Hi friends, what is up? It's Nalastasiaa and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be talking about the books I will be reading in April. Hopefully. That's why it's called Hopefuls. Yeah. What in God's name makes me think I'm going to be able to stick to this TBR? I don't know. But I enjoy making the videos and talking about them, so we're going to do that. It was on my TBR for last month. Children of Fallen Gods. I already started it. I tried to finish it from last month, and I only got about a quarter of the way through, which is totally peachy and fine. I will just put it on this one. So it is the second book in the War of the Lost Hearts trilogy. Really enjoying it. I wish that there was a map. I don't know if the hardcovers have maps. I doubt that they do. But we're in the middle of a war right now, and it's from 3 different POVs. We have Max, Tasana, and Afa. And I really wish that there was a map, because they're traveling to all these different places and my brain is having such a hard time of determining where it is and seeing how far apart they are and all that things. I don't know if there's a map. If there is, somebody let me know, because I would absolutely love to have that. Another book that I am hoping to read this month by Carissa is Six Scorched Roses. Carissa is having Carissa's having a huge month this month. So she just released Six Scorched Roses, which I have yet to read, and I want to read that. And then she also is releasing Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. Also want to read that. And then The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King comes out this month as well. This lady is pregnant, and she's pumping out all these books for us. We appreciate you, Carissa. My gosh. Busy, busy, busy. So April 14th. That comes out very soon. So I've got 4 Carissa Broadband books that I'm reading this month. That's wild. I didn't even realize. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can get on the ARC team for that. Or I get an ARC copy. I sent a submission, so we'll see. Serpent in the Wings of Night is the first one to The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. And by far, one of my top reads from 2022. And she deserves all of the praise that she is getting. She is so immensely talented. So a classic from Book Talk actually was very popular last year, is Nyan Gods. So I've had this book sitting on my shelf for about 6 months now, and I think it's about time I get to it. I also have the audio, so I might just sit down with the audio and just read along with it. I think that'll be really fun. I read Bride of the Dragon King, I think is what it was called, by Katie Robert as well. Loves that. And this gets a lot of hype. I love Hades. I love Persephone, all that stuff. So I think this is going to be a very good read. This next book is one that I picked up from my library for the Trans Rights Readathon, and I just didn't get to it, but it sounds really good. I did look into, I was looking through the pages, and there's a lot of scripture, which I'm not a huge fan of. Anyways, it's Hell Followed With Us by Andrew Joseph White, and so I decided I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to try. It is about this boy, 16-year-old trans boy Benji, is on the run from this cult, and the cult is responsible for igniting Armageddon. He's trying to run away because they have turned him into a bioweapon, and so he's trying to get away from them. Another book that was on my TBR last month that I didn't get to, but I definitely will be reading this month, is Heir of Fire. I hear that this one is a lot of people's favorites from the entire Throne of Glass series, and so I really need to step up my Throne of Glass game, especially with the news of CC3 coming out, because I'm reading the Throne of Glass series, and then I'm going to read Crescent City. I need to pre-order the new paperbacks on that. Oh, they look so good. Selena, she doing her thing in a new town, new city, on a business trip. The last physical book that I have on my Hopefuls list is Ship of Magic, which is by Robin Hobb. It is from 2002. Is that whenever this was published? No, just kidding, because that says 1998. When was Ship of Magic? 1998 is whenever this book came out. So it's not new. However, I like all of the booktubers that I follow really praise this highly. The reason it's called Live Ship Traders, which initially I thought was like slaves, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. But turns out the ships themselves are alive and sentient, and you can bond with the ship, and I think that's really cool. And I'm trying to pick up more pirate books because I like pirates. I hear that it's not gonna be a very fun time. It's gonna be devastating and heartbreaking and make me want to cry. So we'll see how that goes. And then I also am going to be reading A Dream of Earth and Ash, which is the second book to A Dream of Stars and Darkness, which was my buddy read for last year. And if I have time, I'll get to A Dream of Frost and Fury. There's a couple of arcs that I'm very excited to read. The first one is Gwen and Art Are Not in Love, which is a queer retelling of Gwen and King Arthur. They have to keep up this facade of a fake betrothal between the two of them. Arthur is actually caught kissing some boy, I don't remember who, and then Guinevere is in love with Soldier. I don't remember exactly. I'll of course give you like the full synopsis during the wrap up at the end of the month, but that is on my NetGalley, and so very excited to read that, as well as Madeline Elliott, the writer for Dream of Stars and Darkness. I'm on the ARC team for To Hunt a Demon King, which is going to be really cool. I think that's all the books I'm going to put on my hopefuls list, but I know I'm going to pick and choose and read other ones, so it's really just pointless, but we'll end up seeing what I end up reading anyways. So if you made it this far in the video, send me the crescent moon emoji down there. A little witchy action. Yeah, if you would like to connect with me further, I do have a Bookstagram and a TikTok that I am very active on both. Yeah, I will probably see you in the reading vlogs for this month. So, yeah, let me know what your most anticipated book for this month is. I would love to hear it. I'm always looking for stuff to put on my TBR, even though I shouldn't. But yeah, let me know. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and stay kind, and of course, stay excellent. Bye! Run, be free!